Ever wondered what were the major events of the Lewis and Clark expedition? Today we're going to uncover the top 10 events that shaped this historic journey. Our tale begins on a sunny day, the 14th of May, 1804 to be exact. The rendezvous point? Camp du Bois, nestled near what is now known as Hartford, Illinois. Here, Meriwether Lewis, William Clark, and their crew of bold explorers prepared to embark on a daring mission. Their eyes were set on the western horizon, their hearts pulsated with a shared ambition to discover a practical route across the uncharted half of the continent. An undertaking of such magnitude had never been attempted before, and the stakes were high, yet their spirits were undeterred, their determination unwavering. And so the stage was set for a journey that would make history. As the expedition moved westward, the first significant milestone was the arrival at the Great Plains in late May. It wasn't a walk in the park, though. The crew faced immense challenges in this sprawling new environment. The vast open grasslands were a stark contrast to the wooded areas they had left behind. They had to learn to navigate this new terrain, find fresh water sources, and hunt for food in unfamiliar surroundings. The Great Plains were teeming with diverse wildlife, some of which the crew had never seen before. They encountered bison, prairie dogs, and the formidable grizzly bears. These encounters were not just thrilling, but also provided crucial sustenance for the crew. But perhaps the most significant aspect of this part of their journey was their first interactions with Native American tribes. These encounters were filled with mutual curiosity, caution, and the beginnings of cultural exchange. This marked the beginning of their interactions with Native American tribes, a critical part of their journey. Next on our list is the discovery of the Missouri River in June 1804. This was no ordinary find. This was a critical juncture in the Lewis and Clark expedition, a moment that would shape the course of their journey. Picture this: a vast, uncharted river flowing from the Rocky Mountains, carving its path through the heart of North America. The Missouri River was more than just a body of water. It was a veritable highway, a conduit for progress that carried the expedition team deeper into the West. The river became their guide, their compass, their lifeline. It was their path through the wilderness, their route to new knowledge. The Missouri River didn't just make the journey possible, it made the journey a journey. It provided the expedition with a sense of direction, a sense of purpose, and a sense of momentum. The Missouri River was a significant discovery steering the course of the expedition. As winter approached, the expedition made another critical decision: to set up camp at Fort Mandan. Nestled in the heart of North Dakota, Fort Mandan served as a critical hub for the expedition. Here, the team could replenish their supplies, plan their next moves, and take shelter from the brutal winter chill. But Fort Mandan was more than just a refuge. It was also a meeting point, a place where cultures intersected. The Lewis and Clark expedition interacted closely with the Mandan and Hidatsa tribes, forming alliances and trading goods. These interactions not only fostered mutual respect, but also enriched the expedition's understanding of the land they were traversing. Perhaps the most significant event at Fort Mandan was the addition of Sacagawea to the team. A young Shoshone woman, Sacagawea came with invaluable skills. She understood the terrain, knew the languages, and could negotiate with the native tribes. With the addition of Sacagawea, the expedition gained a valuable asset. Halfway through our list is the daunting task of crossing the Rocky Mountains in 1805. This was no small feat. The Rocky Mountains, a rugged spine stretching across North America, presented an array of physical challenges. The terrain was steep and rocky, the weather often harsh and unpredictable. They were pushing against the limits of endurance, against the very boundaries of human resilience. But they were not alone in this journey. Critical to their success was the assistance of the Shoshone tribe. The Shoshones provided horses, an invaluable aid in traversing the treacherous mountain trails. These beasts of burden carried their supplies, easing the burden on the weary explorers. This crossing was not just a physical journey, but a testament to the strength of human spirit, the power of cooperation, and the sheer will to achieve the seemingly impossible. The Rocky Mountains proved a formidable obstacle, but with determination and some help they were crossed. At number 4 on our list is a moment of triumph: the arrival at the Pacific Ocean in November 1805. The Pacific Ocean, a vast expanse of blue, was a sight for sore eyes for the weary explorers. This marked the completion of their westward journey, a significant achievement that was years in the making. The Pacific Ocean was more than just a body of water to Lewis and Clark. It was a symbol of success, a testament to their perseverance, and a beacon of hope for future explorers. It was the embodiment of their dream, the final destination of a journey fraught with peril and uncertainty. Their arrival at the Pacific Ocean was a moment of celebration, but it also represented a turning point. The journey west was complete, but the return trip was yet to come. The explorers knew they had to prepare for the challenges that lay ahead. Reaching the Pacific Ocean was a moment of triumph, but the journey was far from over. As winter set in again, the crew established their winter quarters at Fort Clatsop. This fort, nestled in the Pacific Northwest, became their home from December 1805 until March 1806. Imagine a humble log structure built with hands weathered by their journey, surrounded by towering evergreens. The living conditions were challenging. The crew, numbering 33, had to make do with limited resources. The weather was often damp and cold, the food was scarce, and the men had to ration what they had. Despite the hardships, they didn't let the winter dampen their spirits. They utilized this time to prepare for their return journey, repairing equipment, making moccasins, and trading with the local Clatsop and Chinook tribes for food and animal pelts. This period of preparation was vital. It allowed them to gather the supplies needed to survive the long journey home. They were far from the comforts of civilization, yet they managed to create a semblance of it in Fort Clatsop. Fort Clatsop served as a crucial base for their return journey. The expedition was not over with the Pacific Ocean sighting. The return journey was equally significant. March of 1806 marked the beginning of this arduous return journey. They had braved the elements, the unknown, and the unforgiving terrain to reach the Pacific. But now they had to retrace their steps, facing the same, if not more, challenges. Facing the harsh winter and dwindling supplies, the team was tested to their limits. The vast wilderness was as menacing as ever, concealing threats in every nook and cranny. But the spirit of exploration, the sheer tenacity that had brought them so far, was not about to falter. They navigated their way through the icy rivers, the treacherous mountain passes, and the dense forests. Each day was a struggle, each night a battle for survival. Yet they pressed on, driven by grit, determination, and the hope of reaching home. The return journey was a test of endurance and survival. Coming in at number 2 is the recrossing of the Rocky Mountains. A feat of utmost endurance and resolve, the second crossing of this rugged terrain was far from a simple retracing of steps. The team, now weathered and wise, faced a new set of challenges. This time, the group decided to split up to cover more ground and explore different routes. It was a daring move. The rugged terrain, unpredictable weather, and the risk of losing contact with each other were just a few of the challenges they faced. They battled the elements, navigated treacherous passes, and forded swift rivers. The Rocky Mountains, formidable in their grandeur, tested their mettle at every turn, yet through sheer grit and determination they persevered. Each obstacle conquered, each peak scaled was a victory. The explorers, though divided, shared a common goal and a common spirit. Despite the hardships, the explorers pushed through, bringing them one step closer to their destination. And finally, the event that marked the end of this historic journey, the successful return to St. Louis in September 1806. This was not just the end of a trip, but the culmination of an expedition that had lasted over 2 long and arduous years. The crew's reception was nothing short of triumphant. They were hailed as heroes, their journey seen as a beacon of American determination and resilience. The expedition's impact was far-reaching. It opened up new territories for westward expansion, paving the way for the United States to grow into the vast nation we know today. The wealth of scientific knowledge gathered about the flora, fauna, and indigenous peoples of the uncharted West was invaluable. Moreover, it cemented the friendship and collaboration between Meriwether Lewis and William Clark, a camaraderie that stood the test of time. The Lewis and Clark expedition was more than a journey. It was a momentous event that shaped the future of a nation.